Now, the California primary isn't until June, but the candidates are already hitting the West Coast, aiming to grab what's sure to be a key delegate block, and that includes Republican frontrunner Donald Trump. But the mayor of Southern California's West Hollywood has a message for that candidate. Keep your hate speech to yourself.
It's very important that I protect our city and keep our city safe. And that starts with the language that we use. I wanted to make it very clear that Donald Trump, the kind of hateful rhetoric that he is using, the kind of violence that his supporters are perpetrating and that he is supporting from his podium is not welcome in our community.
And here she is, West Hollywood Mayor Lindsey Horvath joining me now. Mayor Horvath, wonderful to have you.
Thanks for having me.
We just heard you spell it out just a bit, but here live on CNN, I mean, you wrote him an open letter saying his politics aren't welcome in West Hollywood. What is the biggest reason why you don't want Mr. Trump there?
You know, West Hollywood is a very diverse community. We're over 40% LGBT. We have Russian-speaking immigrants, some of whom were concentration camp survivors. We're the first declared pro-choice city in America. We created the first transgender advisory board. Our city is very diverse. We're very open, we're very welcoming, and that's the kind of community we want to continue to be. And the way that Donald Trump has used hate speech, his violent tactics, and systematically targeting people for their religion, for their country of origin, for their gender is not the kind of behavior, not the kind of language that we want in our community.
I hear you on your own opinion, but as far as, legal grounds, if the Trump campaign were to want to come to West Hollywood, obviously they need to apply for a permit. Do you have the authority as mayor to say no?
Not everyone who comes to the city needs to apply for a permit, and we're certainly not greeting Mr. Trump at the border with our sheriff's department. This isn't about free speech. This is about hate speech. We don't want violent tactics, the kind of violent tactics that Mr. Trump himself has encouraged and that his supporters continue to use. In response to my letter, his supporters have written to me saying they're going to gut me like a fish. They've sent me videos of dead fetus parts. They've used homophobic slurs, racial slurs, targeting members of my community that make our community rich. Our diversity is something we celebrate. We don't apologize for it, we celebrate it. That's the kind of community we are, and that's the kind of community we want to create.
While that is disgusting, some of the imagery, there is, obviously freedom of expression, which you know about. In addition to that, West Hollywood City Attorney Michael Jenkins says, reiterating the fact that your comments are your opinion, quote, the city would consider an application from the Trump campaign no differently from any other campaign. Would you be willing, because of how you, so passionately feel, would you be willing to take an action that could be considered unconstitutional here?
Again, the city is going to follow the law. This isn't about free speech. This is about hate speech. And we are able and willing to exercise our voice and use our First Amendment rights to say that we want to elevate the discourse here. We're demanding civil discourse. That's not too much to ask. Certainly not of someone who's running for the highest office in the land. He should respect the office by treating it with the respect that it deserves.
So your argument being, you say it is hate speech, therefore you're saying no would thus be constitutional. Is that your argument?
What I'm saying is that we will follow the law, but it is fully within our right to say that certain behavior, certain language isn't welcome. Some communities may roll out the red carpet for Mr. Trump. We're rolling up the carpet.
Okay. Mayor Lindsey Horvath, Mayor of West Hollywood, California. Thank you.
Thank you.